tuning in again from the many lessons that you're going to receive from Mr. TMG. I am the marketing guru, here to bring you some revelation for your situation, not just information. So if you want to learn more lessons on different topics and subjects for you to develop and build your mind, go to my YouTube channel, Ryan Harness, I am TMG. Look me up on Instagram and follow me, Ryan Harness, I am TMG. Click the subscribe button so that you will receive every new teaching, training, video, motivation that I put out. I want you to be the first one to receive it. So go do it right now. Subscribe. Stay tuned for the next piece of revelation that you're going to get in this one, transformation. I would like to first introduce you to the Juice Movement. I am Ron Harness, Mr. TMG, the marketing guru. And in this video, I'm about to get you enlightened, educated, and empowered. But before we start talking about the skill sets that's required for you to achieve and receive the abundance and increase that you want, we first have to deal with the mindset that's required. So first thing what I need you to do is have a student mentality. Open up your mind and be real with yourself, because I'm going to identify 3 different categories that marketing professionals fall in, and the thing that you need to be successful in this industry. So buckle up for the ride. Let's go. If you're going to be involved in the business, then decide to be a professional. Why? Because there are 3 categories that identify all people in the marketing industry. And I've seen all of them, and I've been all of them. They're the posers, the amateurs, and the professionals. Now let's go over posers. See, posers treat this profession as a lottery ticket. They're hoping to hit it big, but with as little effort as possible. See, when I first started out, I was a poser, hoping to rise above and ride the coattail of my mentor. I got a little results, and it kept me going for the short term. But I think you can agree with me. If you remain in the poser category, that won't be a good idea. You're going to quickly realize that it's not going to lead you into the success that you need to achieve the goals that you want. So stay tuned for the next one. Now, let's go over the amateur. See, amateurs focus on completely different things. And what is it that they focus on? It's called luck. Now, I was really hoping as an amateur that I would get lucky and sign up that monster distributor that was going to get me rich. We've all heard the stories of that one person who had their lives completely changed by that one sign up. Now, in reality, if that's actually true, that really doesn't serve our profession very well. Why? Because it makes people spend their time hoping that they find that one big hit. Now, the second thing I focus on was timing. I was always worried about timing. Did I get in early enough? Am I the oldest? Am I the youngest? How many other leaders are already in my local market? Was there too many to compete against? Was there enough to get some true momentum? How was the company? Was the company too big? Did I miss the growth curve? Was it too small? I was obsessed with the idea of timing. The third thing that I focused on as an amateur was positioning. Was I in the right organization? Did other people have a better position than me? Maybe I didn't have the right leadership. Would I do better in another business? And the fourth thing I focused on was shortcuts. I was always looking for an angle, any gimmick that came down the road, advertisement, flyers, text messages, going door to door, whatever I was willing to try. Now, just imagine all the things that I used to distract myself from following the system that I'm about to teach you. That means every time I learned a shiny new approach by anybody, I was willing to try something new and take a shortcut until I finally made the decision to be a professional. And that changed everything. Now we can talk about the professional. But before we actually discuss the professional, let's actually define the definition of a professional. Now, a professional is, according to the dictionary, a person that is paid to undertake a specialized set of tasks and to complete them for a fee. My definition of a marketing professional is a person that is an expert at the skills required to build a large and successful organization. See, there's a phrase in our profession that does more harm than good. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. The point of this phrase is it's better to be excited and not know anything than to be unexcited and be smart. Now, it may be true, but why do we have to choose one for the other? Let me give you an example. Let's just say you needed your wisdom teeth pulled, and then you go into the dentist, and then the surgeon comes out. And as you start talking to the surgeon, he says, man, I am excited to perform this operation. I can't wait. I'm so passionate about it. I can hardly sleep. No one on earth wants to help you more than I do. You say, thanks, doc. Well, how long you been working on wisdom teeth? He said, well, hold up. I've never actually pulled a wisdom tooth, and I've never actually practiced. But it don't matter. I'm excited. I'm passionate. Now, I know you may feel that enthusiasm may be great, but you got to recognize that eventually you have to marry that skill with professionalism. See, professional athletes will devote endless hours to prepare for competition. But when it comes to joining a marketing industry, they won't give a day's effort to learn the skills. A second thing, people would actually devote 4 years or more into education and pay the money, the financial expense to become something that they want as a career. But when they join the marketing industry, they won't give a month to study and to practice and to become a professional in the industry. So all I'm saying is this. I've read that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert at anything. So with 4 hours a day of practice, that adds up to about 7 years. You heard me right. I said it. It will take about 7 years for you to become world class. See, the good news is this profession is forgiving and you will earn a lot of money while you're becoming an expert. The trick is don't get complacent. Don't stop learning while you're earning. So when you make the decision to become a professional, everything will change for you. You ain't got to focus on luck, time, positioning, shortcuts, none of that crazy stuff. I even stopped focusing on the money. My world truly changed when I started focusing on the skills and made the commitment to practice until I mastered my craft. See, another thing happened when I decided to become a professional. All of a sudden, I started to see real growth, and people can sense my change in my focus and my commitment to excellence. And people really wanted to be a part of that. Think about a time in your life when you were around someone who was committed to excellence, a friend, a coach, a teacher, a boss. How did that make you feel? It probably inspired you, right? See, you'll find that you are actually become an inspiration to others when you make this shift. See, if you're going to be involved in this profession, do it right and treat it like a profession. If you become a professional, then this business will be great. But if you stay a poser or an amateur, it's going to be miserable and you won't like your results. So that's what I got for you. This is TMG, baby. Ha! Yes. Mentoring, coaching, and developing is what you're going to get. So let's get ready to be